to become a good astrologer. Now many people ask me the question, sir, how do I become a good astrologer? It's very important that the best way to become astrologer is to read books, is to read both classic and non-classic book, that is of the contemporary author. Try to read the ideas and you try to implement it. This is one of the best way to become a good astrologer. A good astrologer is a person who is well read. It is not only astrology you read, you should have interest in maths, you should have interest in biology, you should have interest in medicine, and you should have interested in astronomy, you should be interested in the weather patterns, you should be interested in psychology. For example, you need to understand a lot about the human mind, yoga, Ayurveda. Like that, you need to be a very open-minded in learning about a lot of subjects into your life across. Astrology is like a decathlon. In decathlon, there are 10 disciplines a guy follows. Javelin, shot put, discus, hurdles, marathon, 100 meters, like that. There are different kinds of things which are combined together to make into astrology. So astrology is a multifaceted discipline which require understanding of not only of astrology but also of the other sciences. That is why it is called as the Pratyaksha Shastra. The Pratyaksha Shastra means that which is happening in the life across. So you need to have a long love for reading. If you do not have love for reading, if you do not have love for learning, then astrology will become a very, very burdensome science because you have to keep learning lifelong. So please read the classic textbooks like Parashura Hora, like Brihad Jataka, like Chamatkar Chintamani, like that of Paladipika. Like that you read it across, like Prashna Marga. You also read about the authors like that of B.V. Raman, K.N. Rao, Sanjay Rath. Like that you try to read. There are many online courses which are available these days. You can also go through the online courses, which is absolutely okay. The second point of becoming a good astrologer is you need to develop a lot of compassion, because you might be listening to stories which you have never experienced in your life. You might be listening to people where you have no idea that what they have gone through in your life. The early part of astrologer career is actually listening to a lot of people's stories and not getting emotionally disturbed about it. I know one lady who was listening to people who had a lot of marriage issue, and suddenly she got very frightened of thinking, oh, even my son will have a lot of marriage issue across. So it is very important that you develop this understanding with a lot of compassion. You should be very good with listening, and that is objective listening. You should not get carried away by people, emotion, people's whatever they call it as their problem and their difficulty. You should be able to guide, counsel, predict, suggest remedies across as a person. So this is also an important understanding with astrology. The third important component is you have to give remedies. Do not try to practice astrology without giving remedies. How much ever you would have heard about it, is remedies is nothing, there is no use about it, what will happen will happen. This is all a crappy stuff. I have seen many people in their good time do the remedies, and I have seen many people in their bad time don't do remedies across. So it's actually your good time you start doing the remedy, and I have seen a lot of people having a bad time during the remedy. For example, there was a guy who was having Rahu Dasha and he was not able to make money across. So the point is, we suggested the Rahu Ketu Puja for 120 days, after which he joined up into the insurance across. So please understand, the first and the foremost and the important thing is to have the theoretical understanding of astrology. The second is to develop compassion. The third is to suggest remedies. We have written a book on remedies. We have put classes on remedies. If you go through it, it is very, very comprehensive. There was a guy who wanted to make his daughter pilot. She had attempted 2 times and nothing was happening. We asked him to do the Chatru Samhara Puja. He did the Chatru Samhara Puja with us, and next time she wrote the exam and she cleared it across. So this is also a very important thing, that the remedies do constitute the body of astrology. It is like going to a doctor and yet you are not going to get medicine, but you are only going to get diagnosis of the disease is no use. Sometimes timing is required on certain aspect. For many aspect, if you do the remedy, the problem will get cleared. In fact, you will have hyper growth, you will have steroidal growth if you try to use remedies. The remedies are amazing. It is beyond strategy, beyond mind, beyond emotion, speech, action. It works on the law of synchronicity, of linking the correct people, doing the people at the right time. It works on the energy body. So the third most important thing is to subscribe or make people do the remedy. The fourth most important thing, practice truthfulness. Don't try to lie, don't try to cheat, don't try to manipulate people into the words, because many of the time they will have they trust you, they open up their energy, so you can have a lot of bad karma coming into your life by trying to manipulate people. There was a lady who came to me and she said, "Am I going to die? Please check my horoscope and tell." I looked into the horoscope and I found out that she was not going to die. I told her, "Madam, I don't think so. You have Maraka Dasa. Please don't worry about it." She was quite shocked because there was another astrologer who had asked us to perform some kind of a puja for 50,000 rupees because she was going to die. So please understand, don't try to manipulate people, because it has a lot of bad karma and there is a lot of karmic repercussion into your life across. It is very, very important that you don't try to, what you call it as, try to lie, try to cheat, try to say false things to people across. The fourth most important quality is try to use the high-tech softwares which are available. Now many people are very, very confused about it. They think they should stick on to the old Panchanga, they should use all that thing. Now you have softwares of all variety like Parashura Light, like VedicAstrologer.org, like Jyotish List, which are both free and you might have to pay money about it, and they are very good software for computation. So please don't waste too much of time on computation, because these days computation has become so easy, so many parameters are available across. So learn to develop this attitude of using the latest technology. Now many astrologers don't know how to do a WhatsApp reading. Many astrologers cannot take the video calling reading. Most of them have problem across as a person. So please understand, there is no need to avoid the technology. In fact, technology helps you to perform better. The other day somebody came to me and he asked me, he said, "Do you use Panchang?" I said, "No, I don't use the Panchang, because all these things are available so easily. The calculation is in seconds and the computer does the computation, which has helped me for a person." So please do understand that this is an important aspect. The other one is you need to practice. Get hold of people, tell about their past, tell about their future, write it down and give, and you need to practice it every day. It does not really matter whether you're right or wrong, whether you're coming correct or wrong. Over a period of time, you will develop a lot of competency. Go to Quora, answer their questions, go to different places, you can answer the questions across, which will be very, very helpful to you as a practice. Now, this is a very, very important thing. The other one is meet people who are successful astrologers. Astrologers who have had a very great reputation, who are financially very good, and go and talk to them and try to share their wisdom and understanding, which will be very, very helpful to you as a person. Now, all these things are very important. If you get a good guru in astrologer, it is very good. But you might not get a good guru, then you will have to keep following a path and trudging a path and going on your own. So please understand that astrology is a complicated subject. You need very important thing. You need lot of compassion. You need theoretical understanding. You need to use the latest softwares, and also you need to keep on practicing. And very important thing, you need to be very kind with your client to listen to their problem across. I wish you all the best. We are also and also very important thing, try to suggest the remedies, which is very important towards the thing across for the client across. Thank you so much.